Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, which are devices that allow you to communicate with computers using only your brain signals. Sounds amazing, right? Well, let's find out more about how they work, what they can do, and what challenges and opportunities they pose for the future. First of all, what is a brain-computer interface? A BCI is a device that can measure your brain activity using sensors attached to your scalp, your skin, or even implanted in your brain. These sensors can detect electrical signals that are generated by your neurons when you think, feel, or do something. These signals are then translated into commands that can control external devices such as computers, robots, prosthetic limbs, or virtual reality environments. BCIs have been around for decades, but they have mostly been used for medical purposes, such as helping people with paralysis or neurological disorders to regain some control over their bodies or communicate with others. For example, some BCIs can help people with spinal cord injuries to move a robotic arm using their thoughts, or people with locked-in syndrome to spell words on a screen using their eye movements. But BCIs are not only for people with disabilities. They can also be used for enhancing human capabilities, such as improving cognitive performance, learning new skills, experiencing new sensations, or expressing creativity. For example, some BCIs can provide neurofeedback training to help you focus better, relax more, or sleep better. Some BCIs can also stimulate your brain with electrical currents or magnetic fields to boost your memory, attention, or mood. Some BCIs can even let you control video games, musical instruments, or drones with your mind. So how do you use a BCI? Well, it depends on the type of BCI you have. There are two main types of BCIs, invasive and non-invasive. Invasive BCIs require surgery to implant electrodes or chips in your brain. These BCIs can provide high-resolution and stable signals, but they also carry risks of infection, inflammation, or rejection by the body. Non-invasive BCIs do not require surgery, but they use external sensors that are attached to your head or body. These BCIs are safer and cheaper, but they also have lower signal quality and more noise. To use a BCI, you also need to learn how to modulate your brain signals in a way that the BCI can understand and interpret. This is called BCI training or calibration. During this process, you have to perform specific mental tasks while the BCI records your brain activity and adjusts its parameters accordingly. For example, you might have to imagine moving your left hand or right hand while the BCI learns to distinguish between these two patterns of brain activity. The more you practice, the better the BCI can recognize your intentions and respond accordingly. But what are the benefits and challenges of using BCIs? Well, on one hand, BCIs offer many exciting possibilities for enhancing our lives, such as restoring lost functions for people with disabilities or diseases, augmenting existing functions for healthy people, exploring new dimensions of human experience and expression, advancing scientific knowledge and innovation. On the other hand, BCIs also pose many ethical, social, and technical challenges, such as ensuring safety and efficacy of BCIs, protecting privacy and security of brain data, respecting autonomy and consent of BCI users, preventing misuse and abuse of BCIs, balancing individual and societal interests and values. So what does the future hold for BCIs? Well, no one can predict exactly how BCIs will evolve in the next years or decades, but some possible trends and scenarios are increasing availability and affordability of BCIs, improving performance and usability of BCIs, integrating BCIs with other technologies such as artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, or blockchain, developing new applications and markets for BCIs, regulating and governing BCIs according to ethical standards and legal frameworks. As you can see, BCIs are fascinating devices that have the potential to transform our world in many ways. But they also raise many questions and dilemmas that we need to address carefully and responsibly. That's why I think it's important to learn more about them and engage in constructive dialogue with other stakeholders such as researchers, developers, users, regulators, and policymakers. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about brain-computer interfaces. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about BCIs and what other topics you would like me to cover in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.